Hi guys. Hey, it's the Ren Love in case you don't know. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know what I do reaction videos, ranting videos, kind of whatever hits my fancy, to be honest with you. And today we're doing another rant about adulting. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that you're never missing out. And if you watch the video all the way through, I'm going to be giving you a word or something to type into the comments. So it's going to be kind of weird and strange, so there's no way that you would miss it. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright? Hi guys, thank you so much for getting past the intro, okay? So, again, my name is the Ren Love. Welcome guys. And today I actually have a topic that has affected me as of late. And I don't think I can take myself seriously with these glasses on. Sorry. Also, if there's any audio issues or there's any lagging, it's because I'm doing this on my phone. Again, I'm working really hard to get a new setup, so watch all the way through, because at the end I will be giving you guys a weird word or phrase to put in the comments just to see if you were here long enough. Okay, so let's get right into it. Adulting sucks. It sucks. This is a mini series that I'm doing, and I will link it somewhere up here. Being an adult sucks on so many levels. And last time I talked about protecting your peace. This time I'm speaking to really anyone who needs to hear it. But this series is more for 16 and up. So if you're 15 and under, you need to kind of leave. Just go ahead and go. But becoming an adult, there are so many good things that you want to look out for. I was excited, most people are excited for the drinking portion and any other legal substances for your state that you can use. Me personally, drinking, I decided to try, and I mean, I think most people like drinking. Mine is rum. You know, I like my rum and tequila. It's just what it is. But I feel like, and this isn't statistically speaking, this is just me talking at how I feel. I feel like drinking in adult situations are a big part of having relationships. The top 5-10 reasons is because of you're doing well with your partner, or your partner is doing well with you, or you guys broke up, or so basically for good and bad reasons, just makes you feel so majorly emotionally off balance, and it makes you want to drink. Good or bad, it makes you want to drink to either celebrate or to cry and wallow in self-pity. And I try my best to not fall privy to using alcohol as an escape. I like to use it to just kind of drink and have fun, just not an escape, right? This weekend, because I actually got broken up with, if you knew this, you would know this if you were on my Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. If you just had me, you know, somewhere, you would know this, but it's okay. It's okay. Anywho, I got broken up last week, and it was he's the love of my life. It is what it is. And it happened right as my best friend's birthday party for the weekend had occurred, and I allowed myself to indulge. And you know, it doesn't matter how much older you get, that numbing feeling does not go away when you drink for negative reasons. That's just me segueing the point into, you know, having relationships isn't bad. And being afraid of being broken up with is fine, but we shouldn't be afraid of these things, and I feel like we don't talk about it enough. We talk about how great relationships are, we talk about how bad breakups can be. Do we ever talk about the vice versa? Like, being in a relationship is awesome, but you also have to deal with your own emotions to be able to manage that relationship. Like, you have to sit here and kind of go, okay, these are the things that's wrong with me. These are the things that I am great at. These are the things that I need to work on. And, you got to communicate that with your partner. And your partner has to do the same thing, which means you guys have to be on a different level of trust, which is very emotionally draining, even if it's a good relationship, right? When you're breaking up, it has almost that same thing. What did I do wrong? What could I have done better? If it was a kind of healthy relationship, that's the mindset you should have, is what did I do wrong? What did I do right? What can I work on, right? And you're talking with yourself. You're kind of put in a mirror in front of yourself when you're in a relationship and when you just get out of one. My significant other, my ex-significant other, honestly, one of the best relationships I've ever had in my life, but we had outside influences that kind of just made it really hard to make the relationship work. Love is there. The commitment is there. It was just those outside voices and those circumstances that we kept getting in, that were getting in each other's way. In which case, I'm not going to go into a deep dive about my relationship because that's my business. But point being is, even though we had a very healthy relationship, we did have our struggles. And, there might even be a point where me and him want to work on our things, even though we're broken up. It was just better to be broken up because of our situations and things like that. So it's really nice to be able to talk to somebody about that. Whereas when I was in other relationships and they were negative, I'm not going to lie, I didn't want to talk out what I did wrong or what I did right. I didn't want to do any of that. I just kind of wanted to move on. Sorry guys, someone was moving the vehicle and I had to pause the video. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Point being is, like, when there is bad relationships as well, because I think that's what I was going towards. Anyway, so when I was in negative relationships, I did not want to own up to anything because of how bad I was treated. I can't even, like, I couldn't even fathom trying to say what I did wrong when what they did was basically abusing me in bad relationships. So obviously I could have tried to be the bigger person, but I don't regret not being. As toxic as that might sound, when you're abused long enough in a relationship, you kind of just stop giving a fuck. Excuse my language. But anyway, so relationships, good or bad, there is somewhere in there a silver lining and a lesson that needs to be learned. Like, I learned, I know my self-worth. I know that I am a goddess in human form. I know that I am beautiful. I know that I am smart. I have confidence in myself. So, which probably honestly made this breakup not so hard. It was still hard, but, like, it's not as hard as the previous ones. Like, I know my worth. And this person that I love, even though we're not together anymore, I still think they're awesome. I still think they're an amazing person. I think they deserve the best in life because of the fact that they know my worth too. Now, when you're in a relationship and it's a healthier breakup, a lot of times I think the breakup wasn't necessary, but they felt it was necessary. And when I came to that understanding, I'm like, okay, this is where I have a choice. I have a choice to either still be, obviously I'm doing my own thing because I'm single, but I'm still there for him emotionally. And I'm still there as a friend. I'm still there, because, again, he's trying to look out for his well-being. It's not because of anything I did wrong. And other relationships, they just want to string you along so that you can, give them the freaking goods. And unfortunately, I'm running out of time, so I'll talk about relationships more on a different day, but I think this is a good point to stop because as long as you know your worth and you are communicating your part, relationships are always something you can learn by, no matter what is going on, whether it was a good or bad relationship. And I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you are awesome. You are beautiful, and you got this. If you were broken up with, or even if you're in a relationship, same for both. You got this, because both is emotionally straining and hard. But if you stayed throughout the whole video, okay, first off, you're a panda baby now. You need to subscribe so that you can make it official. Okay, hit that bell notification, okay? But the word is taco slaw. TACOSLAW. Taco slaw. All right. I love you guys. Make sure to stay safe out there and have a great day, okay? Remember, love out.